So, the second main topic is going to be some really good news for Vivianne Miedema as she won the FSA Player of the Year award for 2020. She gets to add more silverware to her award cabinet that's only going to be ever growing as her career progresses. She beat out 6 other finalists for the award, and it was announced just a few days ago. I believe it was earlier this week. Who did she beat out? So, I want to make sure I get this list right. The whole list of finalists included Viv Miedema herself, Beth England of Chelsea, Lauren Hemp of Manchester City, Fran Kirby of Chelsea, Leah Galton of Manchester United, and Chloe Kelly of Manchester United. Manchester City. Whew, that was almost a big slip up. So a lot of players in this list are star-studded. They play for the top teams in the WSL, so really no surprises there. However, I think Viv was very well deserving of this award. She has been seriously dominating in domestic play in the FAWSL for literally like the last 3 years. So going back a couple seasons now, she won the Golden Boot 2 years ago. She won it last year, and she's currently winning the race right now by 2 goals and in playing one less competition than the 2 players behind her, which are Fran Kirby and Sam Kerr. So I thought Viv was very, very well deserving of this award, and she continues to only get better, and especially in a year where a lot of bad things happened around the world, she continued to shine and show how good she was. If I'm not mistaken, in this year, she became the WSL's all-time leading goal scorer, and she still holds the record. I believe her record's currently at 56, 57 maybe. It's right around that range, but she eclipsed that record, so good on her for that. Like I said, she was the Golden Boot winner last season, so that includes 2020, and she led the league in assists by the time the season was all said and done, which, like I said, includes 2020. So she led the league in probably the most 2 important categories in 2020. Like that's absolutely crazy. And she's still leading in one of those finishing up the award. That's nuts. And right now, in doing so, she's in line to win the Golden Boot award for the 3rd year in a row. What more does she have to do to prove that she was the most deserving of this award? And I think the FSA did a great job in selecting her as the winner. Now, what makes this interesting is, like, okay, if Viv wasn't in this list, who would have been my winner, or who would be the runner-up? I was thinking about this a lot, and I would have had a hard time picking between 2 people. It could have either been Chloe Kelly or perhaps Fran Kirby. So I think Chloe Kelly has been the more consistent of the 2 players. Chloe Kelly did really well. She was in the top 10 in goals last season, and right now she's in the top 10 for both goals and assists for this season, which is fantastic. However, Fran Kirby, she didn't really shine last season, which I don't really fault her for because 2020, am I right? But this season, she's had such a good season that she's, I believe, in the top 5 in both goals and assists for the WSL. So she's been playing out of her mind. She's got double-digit goals, and I believe she's got 6 assists. So she's been playing really well. She's had a lot of goals, especially as of late. However, a lot of the goals that she has earned this season didn't come in 2020. A lot of them have come in 2021. Like January, she had like a crazy month, which good on her for that, because then it'll give her more of an argument for the FSA Player of the Year for 2021 if Viv doesn't win it again next year, which she might, because she's currently in line to win the Golden Boot again. I don't think Viv is going to be the top assist leader because she's only got 3 so far this season, but hey, she's been killing it so far this season. So, the one thing to keep in mind too with Fran Kirby is that she's been a little bit more accurate with her shots and her passing this season too than Chloe Kelly has. I believe her passing accuracy is at 81% and Chloe Kelly's is at 78%. And also her shot accuracy is at like 68%, and Chloe Kelly's is pretty low. It's like at 51. So just kind of comparing some metrics right there. So I guess if I had to choose a runner-up for the award, I probably would have picked Fran Kirby. But I want to know what you all think. Do you think Viv was deserving of the award? If not, who do you think should have won it? Are there any finalists in there that you would have rather seen rather than the list that I mentioned? So feel free to jump down into the comment section below and let me know what you make of it. All right, so with that main topic done out of the way, let's get into the next one.